It's the root cause of all this shit, bro. Low test. And you're adding to the problem because you're out of shape. It's ruining your life, brother. It's ruining your life. Boys, what is up? What is up? What is up? I'm back again with another video, guys. And today, I'm going to be talking about why being overweight is ruining your life. Man, where do I even start? So before I even get into this, I'm just going to address this. So I'm not being biased here. I understand that being out of shape really just means you're in poor physical condition, right? So that means even if you're underweight, you're still out of shape technically, right? So being underweight and overweight is out of shape in this context, all right? So I always find it funny when I run into that guy that used to be popular in high school and, you know, he's out of shape, he's got the titties going, you know, he's got size 40 jeans, double XL shirt, and, you know, after we're done talking or whatever, like we've done making our small talk, you know, we're done greeting each other and everything like that, the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, yeah, man, I've been slacking in the gym, man, you know, I got to get back in, man, I just been slacking, dog. Brother. You don't got to do that with me, brother. You don't got to lie to me, bro. I know what happened, bro. I understand. I know what happened, dog. You know, I've heard all the excuses already, bro. The truth will set you free, brother. I know what happened, you know. It's either that girl, my girlfriend, you know, we eat out all the time, you know. I never really have time to go into the gym. You know, she's always doing something on the weekend, you know. I gotta go with her. I gotta go to the movies with her, this and that, you know. Or it's always, oh, I don't have time, you know, this and that. I got caught up with this at work, you know. Or it's that job, you know, I got a really big job, I got a really big promotion, so I gotta put all my time into that, you know. Or it's school, you know, for whatever it is, you guys just always make some type of excuse. When are you gonna realize the way you look, the way your life is all dependent on you, brother? It's all dependent on you. Nobody else's fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's your fault, brother. And until you get that, you're gonna stay in the same place. You're gonna stay in the same place, bro. It's never gonna change, dog. It's never gonna change. Like, I can't keep telling you what to do, bro. I can't keep picking you up off the ground, dog. You gotta at a certain point, you gotta take initiative and you gotta take accountability for your actions, bro. You have to. You have to, bro. Because as a man, nobody else will. And nobody else will tell you this, bro. Your friend's not gonna tell you this. Your girl's definitely not gonna tell you this. Your parents may or may not tell you this, depending on how solid your parents are. They may or may not tell you this. But bro, I'm gonna be here to tell you this, bro. It's ruining your life. It's ruining your life. The world is already trying to make men weaker. Look at all the food that we eat. It's filled with microplastics and estrogen. They're trying to lower your testosterone, brother. And you know, being overweight or underweight, right? Either way you flip the coin, your testosterone is taking a massive hit, brother. So you gotta realize, you're just adding to the problem. The world is already trying to weaken us as men by putting all this shit in our food. And on top of that, you're contributing to that problem by being out of shape. You do understand that, right? So you being out of shape is the direct reason why you have low libido, right? It can't get up all the way like it used to, right? It's not because your age, it's because your testosterone. So it can't get up like it used to, right? You feel like you have no energy in the morning. You can't get up out of bed. It's so hard for you to get out of bed. You feel tired all the time. You feel sluggish. You feel lethargic, right? You have no drive. You have no drive to be that top 1% man. You have no drive to be the best person at your job. You have no drive to be the leading contender at your job and, you know, fight for a raise. You have no drive, and all these things are happening to you because you have low tests, bro. It's not a game. Like, this shit is real, brother. This shit is real. Low test is the problem is the root cause of all this shit, bro. Low test. And you're adding to the problem because you're out of shape. It's ruining your life, brother. It's ruining your life. It's ruining your life, right? So you can't blame your girl. You can't blame your job. You can't blame your friends and your family, brother. It's all dependent on you. All dependent on you, right? I remember when I used to work at Crunch, I was a trainer, and we would do these one-on-one consultations before we actually lock the client in, right? So we would ask questions, right? We would give them like a little questionnaire, and then we would go and weigh them, get their vitals, right? Their measurements and everything like that, and then we would hit the floor for the workout. And I would get so insanely pissed when the people in the questionnaire, they would tell me, oh, you know, I really like the service and everything like that, but I'll think about it. Motherfucker, you can't think about it. You don't have time. What is there to think about? What is there to think about? If you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, etc., bruh, you can literally not wake up tomorrow. You can literally have a stroke. You can literally have a heart attack out of nowhere. Like that, brother. So you telling me you want to think about it? That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. Like, what is there to think about? You had all the time. You had all the fun, right? Now it's time to put in some work. It's time to put in work, brother. You don't have any more time to think about it. So it was that pissed me off. And it was also like, in extreme cases, there'd be dudes that were over 350 pounds, right? And I use that exact number because at Crunch, the scales, if you exceed 350 pounds, it will literally say error. That little digital code will say error. If that doesn't make you change, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Brother, that has to be the most embarrassing thing ever. You can't even step on a scale and read your weight because you're that damn fat? Bro, come on, dog. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. It has to get to a point. It has to get to a point. And it's so sad because those were the same people telling me that they have to think about it, or they have to talk to their wife about it. As a man, you should never go to your spouse or wife for anything related to your health. Don't go to your spouse for that advice, bro. It shouldn't get to that point where you have to ask your wife if you should lock in with a trainer or not, bro. That's sad. That's sad, brother. That's sad. But yeah, man, it's so sad. Like, you can't even read your weight on the scale. You know how sad that is? And another thing too, like, it wouldn't just be the weight. If you exceeded a certain amount of body fat, it wouldn't read that either. It would say error. So it's like, bro, you have to get to a point where you just have to realize this is a problem. This is a problem that needs to change. It needs to change, brother, because if it doesn't, then I'm not going to be able to play with my kids. I'm not going to be able to be there for my wife. I'm not going to be able to be there for my family because I'm going to be 6 feet under. It's a do or die situation. You don't really have time to think about it. And on top of that, it's not going to be like a one-day transformation. This is something you have to consistently do each and every single day for weeks and months on end, because it didn't take you a day to get where you're at right now. It didn't take you a day to gain 350 pounds. So it's not going to take you a day to lose that shit. So brother, if nothing else gets through to you in this life, let this video be an example as to why you should lose weight, bro, and get into shape. And if you're skinny, same principles apply, brother. Because I know if you're underweight and you suffer from anorexia, well, that's an extreme case. But if you're underweight, it can lower your test, and you can also come across the same heart problems as someone that's obese. Believe it or not, search it up. But yeah, brother, you guys got to be in shape, bro. You got to be in shape. You got to be in shape. And going back to my last video, being in the best shape you possibly can will enhance every single thing, every aspect of your life. So there's literally no reason not to be in shape, brother. You should want to be in shape. You should want it, bro. You should want it as bad as you want to breathe, brother. Like, it shouldn't be a thing where you negotiate, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to get a membership, I'm going to get this, and that. No, bro, you have to be in shape. Matter of fact, fuck that. You got to be in shape. I don't care what nobody else tells you, bro. Every man should be in shape. Every woman, every human on this earth should be in shape, including your kids. Including the kids. This country in general, like America and Western countries in general, it's like we suffer from a huge obesity problem. And it's just so sad to see, because we have all these resources and we have the funds, we have the places to go, we have the gyms to get in shape, we have all the food to get in shape, we have all the knowledge, we have all the help, but we don't do it. We don't take advantage of it. There's people in other sides of the earth that can't get access to any of this shit. And we're out here abusing it, brother. We're out here abusing it. It's sad. It shouldn't get to this point. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I want to see you guys in the best shape of your life. I want to see you guys jacked, right? Because you're going to get to a point where, all right, now I'm in shape, but now the next level is getting jacked. I want to see you guys jacked. I want to see each and every one of you watching this video in 3 months tops, 3 to 6 months. I want to see you guys jacked, brother. I want to see you guys jacked. I want to see each and every one of you guys jacked. I'm going to end it off there, brother, because if I keep going, my head's going to explode. I'm going to start dropping more vlogs. I'm going to start dropping more of these raw talks. And I'm just going to blow this channel up, dog. Like, I'm going to the top. Best in believe. All right, guys. I love you guys. Until next time.